and tough enough to survive,
Miwiko!
well,
Being dead? Yep, you heard us.
Next, we will be watching Bakugo vs. Reze, My Hero Academia vs. Chainsaw Man, Death Battle by Death Battle. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo. Hey, let's go. Oh.
well,
Whoa!
well, look who's here.
Oh, I'm always pushed out! Whoa! Rize's hot even with a nuke head, or a
Bakugo
torpedo head.
versus Reze.
The
Reze.
god of explosions versus
Reze.
the bomb devil.
I
He's
think.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I know who I want to go to bed with. It's not Bakugo, by the way.
Wiz, there's nothing like the smell of napalm in the morning, the rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion. I love it when stuff goes boom.
Megumin!
No one knows that feeling better.
Yo, where's
than
Megumin in this fight?
Katsuki Bakugo.
When your name literally means
Cotton
powerful
came into my chat when I got partner, so it's been a little bit, but she's a busy bunny. And I probably, no, the rest of what I wanted to say was just like very, very like self-defeating. Anyways, it's been since then, but she's a very busy bunny. Yes, yes. Anyways, where's Megumin? Megumin should just come in as like as a ringer and like, oh no, April 20th. Anyways, freaking Megumin should come in here, fail one explosion, and then the fight happens beside her. You know, that'd be good. What is it, Otto? What is it, Otto? What is it, Otto? What? Oh, anyways, video.
It's no wonder he was born with the quirk, explosion. It lets Bakugo create humongous kabooms from his palms. I
With
can only
sweat.
dream of having hands that red.
Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with. Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents. Specifically,
Explosion!
it was a combination of his father's combustible acid sweat and his mother's glycerin skin secretions.
Making Bakugo
Yeah.
sweat basically like nitroglycerin. And the more he sweats,
Aw.
yeah, the bigger the booms. His parents
I
basically
mean,
made...
we do know that Cotton has watched some of my videos, so maybe on YouTube more than Twitch she watches. Potentially, maybe, who knows? Hopefully. I mean, I do know that she has watched at least one, or a couple of my videos, actually, so, you know. Anyways.
the perfect kid, absolutely oozing with shonen main character energy.
Except for he's
Bakugo
not.
felt similarly. So much so that he started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without a quirk.
Yeah.
Okay, he's kind of a snot-nosed turd sometimes, but come on, Wiz! The kaboom!
She might be super well, so that's fine. She's not.
They're so cool!
Quirks are a natural biological feature of a person's body. In the same way that we don't really think about walking or breathing, Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training.
Bakugo quickly
She's flirting
picked
for
up on
fun,
how to
I
use his
understand.
explosions
Okay.
to
I'm
obliterate
guessing.
anything
Who
in
knows?
sight. Block attacks.
Okay. We were talking about this earlier, Super Wells. She's described her type of women, which is a mask-presenting empathetic girl, and I'm both of those things. And so maybe she actually does find me really cute and adorable and funny and cute and good and but like empathetic and cute and good and sexy and hot. So maybe she's flirting for fun. Ever thought about that one? Valkyrie Knight VT, thank you for the follow. I know she's just having fun with it, but maybe she thinks I'm cute and sexy and hot. You're one of Cotton's baby girls. I'm a baby girl. I am. Yeah, you're one of. I hope I am. Killer Goku. I really hope I am. The Book of Dragons, welcome in. Considering she had a crush on Numi, I think you have a real chance. Just breathe in and out. Azura, hi, you pretty for sure. Can we get a shout out for the beautiful Azura, the Azura dragon? Also, hi, the book dragon. Welcome in. How you doing, Azura? You having a good day? We're watching the new death battle, or we should be, but my ADHD is taking me on a wild goose chase. We're gonna get back to it, but I hope you're having a lovely day, you beautiful dragon. Everyone go follow and subscribe to Azura, the Azura dragon. She is a beautiful dragon mommy, VTuber, and a very kind soul. And I think you'll have a lot of fun with her. She plays gacha games, she plays fantasy games, she plays with your heart and soul because she is very hot and attractive. Doing a heart. Aw, doing right. Aw, thank you, mommy. That's the thing.
Launch himself around and
Lumi time.
maneuver in
Forgot about
midair
Lumi
at
time.
hypersonic speeds, which requires a ton of focus and on-the-fly calculations.
And despite getting this incredibly dangerous quirk when he was 4, he
Yeah, that's
somehow
scary.
never killed himself or anyone else.
Honestly,
No,
amazing.
Bakugo was truly a prodigy, destined for greatness.
And his only goal was to surpass Japan's numero uno superhero and his personal idol,
Yeah.
All Might. In
I like
Bakugo's
All Might so
mind,
much.
The only person who wins no matter what. Absolute victory. No problem for the main character.
Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was. That would be Izuku Midoriya,
Hi,
the
Midoriya.
quirkless child Bakugo bullied. In truth, he was threatened by Izuku's tenacity despite being quirkless.
Really? That crybaby's the main character? Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would only get worse when Deku somehow landed a quirk that was just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero high school, UA High.
There, he would learn to be a superhero and fully develop his ultimate moves.
Like flying through the sky faster than sound with turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass
Bakugo's
tornado
awesome.
of death.
I do. Okay, so like Bakugo is one of my favorite characters, but he's not my favorite character. Like I do like Deku, I do like All Might. Like I'm a little, I've got some favoritism, but Bakugo is super cool in how creative he is with his quirk. Like he doesn't have like all the different aspects of one for all, but he has one quirk and he makes it into something insanely cool by building it, thinking about it, understanding, like looking into how like explosions work, how like military grade things work, and it's just like, oh, it's so cool. Oh, so cool. I love it. I love it. Freaking Bakugo is so much smarter than he even comes across most of the time, and he's really good. He finds more ways to use it. He always does. He always does, and he's so creative. Bakugo rocks. Bakugo rocks. Like, I have nothing against him. Decade, how can he handle demolitions expert? I don't know, Decade, but I think they might fall in love. Mount Lady, the bunny girl, I forgot the name of it. Miriko. I think Miriko is one of my favorites. Not even just because she's a bunny girl and she's buff and she's hot, but she's also really cool. I like her as a character. I like Miriko a lot, okay? I like Deku a lot too, he's cool. But I like All Might so much, like... I don't know if I have a favorite character. It's so good.
Your impact
I like
involves
Miriko.
Bakugo spinning himself in midair with his
okay, I like Miriko because she is a buff bunny girl, but also I like her for other things beyond that too. Like she is I like her just including that, but all of it. Toga's awesome too. Oh my gosh, a girl with a knife? Yes, please. But like, okay, so like Miriko is hot. She is sexy. She is cool. But like, even if she wasn't a super buff bunny girl, I would still like her for like her personality and stuff. Lumi, what is a Castellor? What is it?
Explosions, building up a tremendous amount of swirling oxygen, and then igniting it all for one hell of a boom.
He is pretty smart when it comes to strategizing mid-fight. He even developed new techniques for his quirk faster than Deku did.
UA High also aided Bakugo's development by preparing him with his iconic Grenadier bracers, gauntlets that allow him to store up his sweat,
just yelling for something. Okay.
bouts, or to release all of it at once in a single massive
Cookie
blast.
buff tomboy
He's
bunny girl.
also got his
Gotta
hero
love her.
suit, which helps him sweat faster in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the Strafe Panzer, these badass turrets mounted to his back that store his sweat as ammo. With all of that, it wasn't long before Bakugo made his hero debut, called the Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion Murder God, Dynamite. Hey, I dig it. The more colons, the merrier.
But despite some early wins, Bakugo failed to live up to his own sky-high expectations. He had the makings of a great hero, if only he could get out of his own way.
Calypso Corvid, Calypso, it's been a long time. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're having a great day. It's been so long. If you don't know Calypso, she is a sapphic VTuber such as I. Can we get a shout out for Corvidia, please? Hello. Hello, Pan Whiskers. Welcome in. Welcome in. Horny Lesbian raid. Hi. How was your stream, darling? How did you get up to? We're watching the new death battle right now. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fucking fun. How are you doing, darling? How you doing, darling? You having a good day? We're gonna get back to the video, but I really hope that you're having a great day because you're a great gem of a person. Also, raiders, if you need a raid and run, I totally get it, but please stick around. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. Trust me. If you can't stick around, they're like, mute the tab, not the video, and leave it open. I'm good. Been playing Blueprints. I haven't played that. I'll have to look into that. That's an interesting name. I haven't heard about that. I'll have to look into that. I hope you had a lot of fun, darling. Okay, back into the video.
Before his ego.
Especially when he was kidnapped by the League of Villains, ultimately leading Bakugo to blame himself for All Might's retirement. Something needed to change.
So he vented his frustrations in a slugfest with Deku and realized something crucial. That the kind of absolute victory that defined All Might wasn't victory for himself, but victory for everyone.
He was starting to become the prodigy everyone knew he could be. I mean, hell, even while he was unconscious, he kept analyzing the fight he was in and coming up with counters. Somehow,
Bakugo's powerful enough to shatter Todoroki's heaven-piercing ice wall, fast enough to keep up with villains like Shigaraki, who can catch light beams, and tough enough to survive, well,
being dead? Yep, you heard us.
Do you want something to rub all over you? Well, look no further, because I have a brand deal with Cheeky Soap, and you can get 10% off by using code STAR at checkout. This soap, it lathers better than any soap I've ever had, and unlike other fancy soaps, this one holds its shape. It doesn't immediately turn to mush as you're using it. This has the same firmness as a cheap bar soap, but has the same quality, delicious scent, and lovely body feel as a highly artisan soap you would get at the farmer's market. Also, if we sell enough soap, then they're gonna get me my own soap, so I can be right next to Giga and Iron Mouse. So please use code STAR at checkout and get 10% off.
Bakugo was killed, dead as a doornail. And then a single bead of sweat floating through his bloodstream detonated and restarted his heart. If that isn't main character
Shoto's
plot
awesome
armor,
too, Alpha.
I don't know what is.
his stamina is perhaps the craziest thing about him. After all, he is tanking the recoil of all of his explosions.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
with the overuse of his blasts literally tearing his body apart, he kept trying to make him stronger, and eventually his quirk awakened.
Essentially, when a quirk evolves to become stronger. Now, by condensing his explosions into smaller and more powerful clusters, Bakugo could enhance all of his techniques.
Like the Howitzer Impact Cluster, a stunning achievement in the field of explosionology, or kaboom theory for the layman.
Powerful enough to shatter the side of a mountain, or blow apart Uehai itself. Judging by the school's size, we can estimate Bakugo's Howitzer Impact Cluster yielded over 300 kilotons of TNT.
Given Bakugo's whole deal is explosions, it makes sense to science out what a ton of TNT actually is. It's literally the energy contained in 1,000 kilograms of trinitrotoluene.
A chemical compound composed of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and
Oh.
carbon.
That's
That
the
is a
recipe
lot.
for kaboom.
Yeah, he came back
Now,
transparent.
imagine a pile of TNT as big as the Empire State Building
Holy-
blowing up all at once. That's Bakugo's Howitzer Impact Cluster.
And these explosions can launch him so fast, it's like
Yes.
time stands
Oh, I
still
love this fight.
around him.
Like when he covered a huge part of this city in a
I
fraction
love this
of a
fight
second.
so much.
Almost 400 times the speed of sound.
That's not all.
Jeez.
Now he can detonate his sweat remotely and
Yeah.
throw it all over his body, not just his palms.
With all of this crazy bullshit, Bakugo became one of the strongest heroes on Earth.
Yeah,
Enough
actually,
to battle
by
and
far.
defeat All Might's lifelong arch nemesis, All for One. Yeah, that's right, the main villain. He's the protagonist now, Deku.
Bakugo literally and figuratively surpassed his childhood idol
Bakugo.
and proved his mettle as a hero.
Such a good
Number
ending for
5
him.
on the rankings and rising. Not bad, Kachan.
But
Good
more
for
important
Bakugo.
than proving it to his friends, to All Might, or even to Deku, he proved it to himself.
Yeah, whatever. Take that, losers!
Ida!
Biggest quirk in the world over here! Dynamite!
Shit.
Dynamite!
Dynamite! And we're to special soup. Oh,
Wiz,
and
what
thank you so much,
happened to
Zoe.
you? You look
Thank you so
funny
much.
And squishy.
I'm over here, Boomstick.
Hi.
That's the new Death Metal plushie from YouTube's, and it's available
What?
to order right
Oh, you guys got a
Like the one they
plushie?
made of me a year ago. You got jealous, didn't you?
Yeah.
What? No, mine's way cuter. Look at it. And you can get one by clicking the
I
link.
want one of
They
them.
forgot to color one of your arms.
Boomstick, I have a metal arm. I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special version with a gold arm.
Oh,
Actually, kind of awesome.
that
You
is.
definitely want one.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I do, okay? Shut up about it.
I love
Click
it.
the link below to order one for yourself. It's only available for a limited time, and after that, it will never be available again. So
Aw.
don't miss out.
I love YouTube's. I want a YouTube's plush someday. Maybe I'll make it big enough.
War, famine,
War, death.
conquest.
Oh.
Humanity has been
I like
plagued by
Invincible.
all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze. In the world of Chainsaw Man, there is nothing to fear but fear itself.
And also a
Because
bunch of
fear
things.
itself is real, and they're called devils.
Yeah.
Literally devils from hell. These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's
Okay. I first picked up Chainsaw Man as a manga. Like, when the first English manga came out, I bought it because I'm like, oh, that looks like really cute art. Pretty art, not cute. And I was just like, okay, this is really good. I read till the end of, like, the first, like, big, like, story fix, like, this time skip, like, where they really changed things up. Like, like, after the big... I'm trying not to spoil things. after Denji had a lot of hamburgers in his fridge. Anyways, after that point, that's where I finished the manga, and then they took a break, I think, at least in the translation. And so then I was like, okay, I'll come back to it later. And it's just like I haven't had the money to buy more of them, and I should just read them online. But like I haven't had a chance. I like whenever I medium, I start reading something, and I want to do it more. Hi, Dad, Kid, welcome in. Got a new job, and it's really taking a toll on my mental health. So it's positive today, and I just want to let you know, Luminous, that you are a reason why many people get a smile today. Your best is enough for all of us, and actually proud of you. I'm really glad. Thank you so much, Kind. I'm honestly kind. Honestly, thank you. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you can have some more fun too. I'm so sorry that your new job is having a problem with your mental health. I hope things can get better though. Yeah. Oh, we can't watch the anime. My stomach couldn't handle it. You should play Shipwreck 64 maybe at some point, Super Wells. But yeah. No, so that's where I got into in the manga. I need to catch up. I know it.
Nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
So the chicken devil might be so weak you could keep him as a class pet, like
Yeah.
a chicken. What about the bat devil or the ghost devil
Ooh.
or the devil embodying man's fears of one of the greatest weapons it's ever created, the bomb devil?
Little is known about the origins of the
She's so
Bomb
pretty.
Devil's current host, Reze, if that even is her real name.
She might look cute and kawaii, but
Oh,
she's
she's so
actually
cute.
a Soviet assassin trained from birth to be one of
What?
the deadliest killers on the planet. Basically,
Holy
a
crap.
Black Widow. A
Yeah.
cold and lonely existence for anyone,
Aw.
but quadruply so in a world as effed up as this.
But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life.
Baby.
As much a
I love
fable
her.
to her as Aesop's country mouse.
Too bad.
Yeah.
You are now a walking, talking explosive. Have fun.
Boom.
At some point,
She's
the
so
girl
hot.
known as Reze was implanted with a fragment of the Bomb Devil and became a hybrid. A human possessing a devil's powers
ketchup,
without
Setash,
sacrificing
ketchup.
their humanity, transforming their body into a living weapon.
As
Thank
a
you for the raid, Night Ghost. How's your stream, darling? What'd you get up to? We're watching the new death battle right now. I hope you had a great day.
hybrid, Reze's strength and speed are way crazier than a normal human's. And with her martial arts training, she's a force to be reckoned with up close.
Whoa.
Also, Wiz, check out the bomb for a head.
Someone
know.
like Reze would eat
I
you
love Reze.
alive, literally. Should
Oh, she's
devils
so
like
hot.
Reze take any
God, I
damage
love Reze.
whatsoever, they can heal by consuming blood.
I'm pretty
And
sure
that
she
lets
wasn't wearing
hybrids
underwear in the
survive
manga.
some pretty insane stuff, like having their limbs torn
Can we get
off.
can we get a correction on this? I think Reze wasn't like in her bomb devil form. She wasn't wearing underwear in the manga, at least. I think they had to add underwear for the anime censoring. You know?
Getting bisected
I
clean in
think-
half, or being roasted alive.
Yeah, I
Just
think
slurp
she's
some
not wearing
blood,
underwear in the
good as
manga.
new.
Especially useful considering the Bomb Devil's primary ability is literally blowing herself
Boom.
up. Reze
Yeah, like,
can emit
so
explosions.
like imagine this, but there's no underwear. Like, I'm pretty sure. And then basically they just use like creative camera angles to cover up, and like this would cover the main sensory bit that needs to be censored 99% of the time, you know? Don't fall for sheep. Don't fall as sheep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's
from
what I think I
any
remember.
surface of her body.
Nice.
Even
Confirm
tearing
she
off
does
limbs
not
and
wear
turning them
underwear.
into
Thank
bombs
you.
that she can detonate at will.
Damn, that's hardcore. She
Yeah,
can use these
she's
blasts
hot.
to jet through the sky at
I like her.
hypersonic speeds, maneuver and redirect herself
For
in
the
midair,
audience.
and enhance the strength and speed of her blows.
Or
Oh,
Reze can
she's
send
so
sparks that
fucking
can
hot.
ignite the atmosphere in explosions that tear apart entire cities.
Okay. I think Reze wins this because she is literally like the personification of all explosion. Like anything that Bakugo can do, she can do and more. Like she is quite literally a bomb. She is what bombs are. And like, I don't know, she's also hot, so I'm kind of like, I love Bakugo though. I love Bakugo. I want Bakugo to win, and his powers look so pretty, especially in the final one after they awaken. But like, I don't know who I want to win. I think Reze has an edge on this just because she is the personification of bomb, you know? Speaking of falling asleep, Lumi's voice is making me aw. Night Ghost, thank you for giving confidence to stream. I'm so glad to hear that I can help you out with that. I hope you keep having fun. I keep working hard, and in time you will get even further beyond. Trust me, just keep working. I know how Death Battle ends, mostly because people spoiled it for me. Don't spoil it for me, please.
Making herself
She's a hot woman.
stronger,
Automatic victory.
the more
So true.
fear her wanton destruction creates.
Oh,
As long as the air-
wait a second. The more that these two fight, it will make people around the world more afraid of their explosions. Bakugo's fighting with her will increase. Wait, maybe. Okay. This is what I think it's going to come back to. If Bakugo's explosions make people less fearful of explosions because they see him as a hero, then she will get weaker. But if they fight together and their combined explosions make people even more strong, a bit more afraid, she will get even stronger and power up. And so it's a question on whether or not Bakugo has it in him at like the stage in the end of the story to actually make people feel excited. But explosion is not equal bombs. But explosion is related to bombs. If you're getting more and more afraid of bombs, you're getting afraid of explosions. And if you're seeing explosions, that's making you think of bombs. Like, people don't have PTSD about looking at, oh my gosh, look at that bomb. They do maybe a couple times, but like, it's the sound of an explosion, it's the look of an explosion. They're so woven and intertwined. I'm just saying.
The around her is dry enough to maintain ignition. Reze can create as many explosions as she wants, non-stop.
God,
she can
she's
even
so
turn
hot.
her own body
God,
into
she's so
different
hot.
types of real-world
I need to see the
bombs
movie.
to massively enhance their
I need to see the
power.
movie
Like
so badly.
transforming her leg
She's
into a
so fucking
torpedo,
hot.
or her apron into dynamite. Every
God, she's
single
so fucking
inch of
hot.
Reze is a living weapon.
This made her feared across the devil
I think
world
fear mostly
as one
depends
of
on the
their
amount of
mightiest
collateral damage
warriors,
from their thing.
and the
Exactly,
perfect choice
exactly.
to assassinate Japan's newly acquired devil hybrid, Chainsaw Man.
You see, you might not think chainsaws are all that scary, at least not compared to bombs, but the Chainsaw Devil is special.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality, retroactively erased from humanity's collective consciousness.
And here I thought chainsaws were for boring stuff like trees or Texas massacres. Silly me.
This ability makes the Chainsaw Devil the most important being alive and invaluable for any global power to control.
Except instead of meeting the fearsome chainsaw of legend, Reze met Denji.
Hi,
a
Denji.
dumb, horny teenage boy just
Yeah.
looking for someone,
I like
anyone to love.
And for once, Reze
Denji's me.
actually hesitated. Rather than immediately kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the
Denji,
state.
okay, I still ship them. I still ship Denji and Reze. Also, Denji is kind of me. I hate to say it. I am more well put together than Denji. I'm more well put together. Listen. He's a little bit more of a gross guy. I'm not a guy, so I'm also not gross. Okay, they're the best ship of the show. 100% of the time. They're like, yeah, 100% of shipping them. Same here. Why does the Chainsaw Devil even have that ability? Because it removes things. I don't know. I haven't gotten far enough in the manga, and I also don't want to spoil anything. Certainly a handful. God, she's so fucking hot though. Oh my gosh, shit. I haven't watched Chainsaw Man, so I don't know. It's okay. Oh, she's so fucking hot. I want her. I want her so badly.
As weapons of war rather than people. A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could. The town mouse to her country mouse.
And thankfully, he was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
It wouldn't be the only time.
Reze's nothing if not professional, and she gave Denji one parting gift. To teach him the way devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter.
Yeah.
That's over 4 football fields long.
It is
To
a
have
good
a
love
blast
story,
that size,
honestly.
you'd need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons
They do
of
have
heat.
really cute moments. Like they showed us a moment ago. I'm just gonna go see if I can can I get it right here. Crap, maybe not. There was a moment.
Denji wanted.
This is so cute. They break into a school because Denji and her she got trained in like the military thing, but Denji never went to school, and so she walks him through what's like going to school, and like he gets the 1 + 1 wrong, and like she just tells him that he's doing a good job no matter what he says and stuff like that, and it's just so wholesome. And then they go and get naked in the school pool, and and then. And then they go watch fireworks. It's so fucking cute. Cause like Denji, he grows up, grows up in debt to the mafia because his dad got in, or the mob, whatever. He got in debt and then left all that to Denji, and then Denji had to keep working himself to death. And he even had one of his eyes removed, one of his kidneys, a bunch of things removed, and to sell for money, to try and pay off the debt. And eventually he finds the Chainsaw Devil and becomes friends with him because he's a little pochita, a little doggo with that with a chainsaw on the head, and he uses that to help cut down trees and stuff like that. And then they share pieces of bread, and they dream about putting butter or jam on the bread. And then he fuses with the Chainsaw Devil when he almost dies. And then so the Chainsaw Devil's like, you should try and live a good life. But then the government's like, no, we're gonna use you as an assassin against demons. But this is the first time that he really had someone who would respect him and give him love. But yeah. Nuke explosion can snuff out all oil fire. Yep. Maybe watch the Chainsaw Man movie next time at Anime. I need to see it. And they did have a kiss. It was so wholesome. I knew it was gonna go bad because it's Chainsaw Man, but like, Chainsaw Man. It's worth it. No, it's a good show. It's a good thing. This was the rest show.
One of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power.
Yeah.
That's over 4 football fields long.
This is the rest show.
That size, you'd need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
More than comparable to
tragic hero.
nuclear
Yes,
weapons,
David
which
Law-
is really
Follow.
impressive considering Reze is not the devil of nuclear bombs. That's
True.
apparently an entirely separate thing.
Also, it's been
Despite
killed.
her bombs being technically conventional, they're just that strong.
Yeah, she
Likely
can't nuke.
comparable to other powerful devils
Because
like the gun devil,
so
who could travel
the Chainsaw Devil has actually already eaten the nuke devil. So humanity actually doesn't know what a nuclear bomb is anymore. They've actually forgot completely because the Chainsaw Devil already consumed it. So in this world, nuclear bombs have been erased from history as if they never existed. Yes, but yes.
cross the world and kill millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd be over 500 times the speed of sound.
She's even stronger than the Typhoon Devil, a sentient city-spanning storm.
The literal coughing
Yeah, the
baby to
devils are
her
insane.
hydrogen bomb.
Unfortunately for Reze, Denji took her lessons to heart
right?
and
No
proved he was
Godzilla.
more than a fitting host
Thank
for
you,
the
follow.
Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life. Just in case her seduction wasn't a
Yeah.
total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be.
Aww.
Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, there are hungry cats everywhere.
Oh, Makima, what I would give
I
to
hate
find someone to kill you.
Reze's
I hate
dreams of
Makima.
freedom were never realized.
I hate
she simply
Makima.
changed hands from one cold, unfeeling entity to another. And this time, there was no escape. She was a weapon, a symbol of man's bottomless capacity for malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb.
Don't like Makima. I thought was hot at the start, but I don't
The
like
battle's
Makima.
about to start.
Gojo
and I
versus
hope you've got
Makima. I
something
should.
good to hear these kaboos with.
I hate
like
Makima.
Our sponsor, Raycon.
That's
Raycon?
right, Boomstick. I've been using Raycon for
I'm gonna
many
so
years
you can
now, and
zoom
they've
out
got
so you can see
everything I need in good earbuds.
And with Mother's Day coming up, this is the kind of gift she'll actually
Mother Day's
use.
coming up.
Such
Oh
as
yeah, it is.
Raycon's essential open earbuds. They're open ear so she can listen to music or podcasts while
I think
doing other things.
I think you're
Like
right,
going for a
VB.
morning walk,
Bakugo
running
is
errands,
more
or
adaptable.
driving her rocket-powered dune buggy. You know, mom stuff.
The sound stays clear and balanced without feeling closed off from your surroundings, which is such a win-win.
But if that's not enough for you, Raycon's got a bunch of other cool stuff for sale. So
Okay,
I'm sure you'll
Stanley.
find
Okay,
something
Stanley.
for her. Or for you.
Celebrate the
fine.
moms in your life. Go to
Present for
buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen
Cottontail.
to get 50%
She's my mommy,
off
not
the
my mom.
essential open earbuds.
Bye,
Thanks
dog.
for sponsoring Death Battle, Raycon. We wouldn't be able to have these amazing animations without you.
Go to
Auto-
buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen
yeah.
to get 15% off the essential open earbuds.
Yeah. Otto, I was in like chapter 1 first seeing her, I was a Makima simp. By the end of it, nope. Nopers. I fucking hate that woman. Listen. Normally I want a woman who would kill and control me, you know? But not Makima. Hi, Scarlet. How you doing, darling? Lumi Gang. Can we get a shout out for Scarlet? If you don't know Scarlet, she is an amazing bunny girl, DJ, VTuber, and friend. An awesome person. So go and check her out. Please and thank you. Thank you, Moddies. She looks hot, but she's a terrible person. Exactly. She's yandere for what I've heard. She's... No, she's not. She's not. She's beyond yandere. She goes past the hotness of yandere. Goes somewhere else. Was sending a DM and I saw you were live, so I came to say hi. Hi. I saw that pop up. I haven't read it. I can read it. Why did I scroll to the? Why am I so far scroll back? Ooh. I can't watch that. It's a video. I'll watch it after. But thank you so much, Scar. I'll see you around. We're about to watch a new thing. Oh, it's nothing. Just a vid. Okay, I can't wait. What about Power? I like Power. She's just too infant. I'm so confused. Okay, so I'm both attracted to Power and also she seems too childish for me. You know? She's hot. I just don't like her, okay, Hectic? Power is too childish for me to see romantically, but she is attractive. She is attractive and she knows it. I don't get Power. Like, I have my own problems with Power. Anyways, I don't think that she would like I'm attracted to her, but I'm also she's too young mentally, not old. Like she's not actually that young, but like I don't know, she's too not innocent. She's not mature. She's not mature enough, you know? Hot dummies. It's not that she's dumb. It's just that she's not mature emotionally. Lumi, is your submit to power, does it make you power bottom? Yeah, power would make a fun friend, bad partner. Exactly, Staney. Exactly. It'd be like a fun friend who you're attracted to, but you're like, no, that would be dangerous. That would be not fun for me. But like you can be like, yeah, no, that girl hot. That girl's hot. Anyways, that's exactly good, Staney. Exactly. Like LumiX Chelzor. Which one is power? Am I power in this situation? Because I'll take offense to that. Fun to watch. Horrible relationship? That hurts. What? What makes it okay? What fun to watch? How would it be a horrible relationship? Like why would it not work out? Why would it not be a good relationship? Chels doesn't like girls. She doesn't like girls. Aww. Aw, you're right. That'd be a horrible relationship. I was hopeful. Oh my gosh.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
I was right.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, Reze. I like Reze. She's hot. She's awesome. She's cool. She's badass. She's married with a guy I think. Ah! Okay, that's fine. Good for her. Okay. Yes! Oh, pixel art. Nice. Woo! I don't know who I want.
I've been sent to collect your head, Dynamite.
God, her voice. God, her voice.
Better villains than you have tried, lady. You tell your bosses that after I send you back.
They gave her a skirt. L move, death battle.
How would I tell them that if I was already dead? Wow, you're quick.
God, her voice is so sexy. Oh. Oh. So cool! Stain, you're gonna want to watch a lot of these, trust me.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
That looks so silly. We're switching art styles. What? Goddess, I want her to do that to me. Goddess, I want her to do that to me. Oh. Oh, Bakugo! Oh my gosh. Oh, she's too wet. The girl got wet. Bakugo does that to a lot of girls. Whoa!
Move it or lose it, people!
Save me, Dynamite!
Let go of me!
Huh? Oh my gosh. Boom. Boom. Woo! I need to see who voiced this girlie, because she's so good. Top 5 NIKKEs. Not right now, Commander Teapot, sorry.
Leave them out of this!
Yes! What? Oh, his arm is broken. Yeah, gosh, yeah. You know, she has the raw power. It depends on how adaptable Bakugo is.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
You bit off a bit more than you could chew. My blood isn't the only thing you drank. It's my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
Yes! Oh, that's so pretty. I love that.
Absolute victory! Howitzer! Impact!
Yes! Woo! Awaken Bakugo houses. I know it. Yeah, this was a big change. It's too. Oh! It's. No! Oh, good Bakugo. I'm glad Bakugo won, but also sad that Bakugo won.
Scratch that. Not enough for a coffin.
Aww. Good job, Bakugo. Congratulations.
Oh, Denji, we're so sorry to hear about your girlfriend that passed away. She gets 5 big boobs. Boom! Boom!
Please just shut up. On the surface, these two seemed evenly matched. So let's break this fight down
Yeah,
into
that
three
was good.
categories: their speed, their stamina, and their firepower.
100%.
First up,
Makes
let's talk
sense.
speed.
Both Bakugo and Reze could rocket through the sky at hypersonic speeds and maneuver and redirect themselves on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least, they seem to be on par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to compare.
Reze has battled Chainsaw Man. who
God,
could
I wish
match
that they
and
hadn't put a
defeat
skirt on
someone
her.
using the Gun Devil's power.
The same gun devil that could literally fly
That wasn't
around the
even close.
world, killing millions of
Like,
people.
okay, like, I think what the difference here is, like, before Bakugo awakens, Bakugo is so, like, wholly unmatched. As soon as he awakens, it's the verse. Is Elizabeth Quinterfield? Wait, I know that. What has she done? What has Elizabeth done? What has she done, Vivi? Because the name sounds so familiar. I know I've heard of that name before. But, like, yeah, no, as soon as, like, this was, like, a big turn as soon as Bakugo awakened. Because prior to that, no, he's not even close to Reze. But, yeah, no, freaking Awakened Bakugo, I love it. It's like Cell vs. Metal Sonic fight. Once Metal goes into high gear, Cell lost.
Over
Exactly.
500 times the speed of sound.
Impressive, but compare that to Bakugo fighting Shigaraki, who could react fast enough to catch light beams with his bare hands.
That's over 1,000 times faster. And that was before Bakugo's quirk awakening that made him even faster than that.
With reaction speed of that caliber, there's little chance Reze could ever get the drop on Bakugo, and would likely be forced to play catch-up in a duel. Speed goes to Bakugo.
However, speed doesn't matter if one couldn't truly hurt the other. A big part of this fight is their stamina.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling. He's survived being impaled through the torso and has even brought himself back to life.
No.
But, unlike Reze, his stamina does eventually hit a limit. Every explosion he makes whittles him down just a little bit more, and uses up more and more of his sweat. Without a break, he can eventually run out.
Whereas Reze can effectively create bombs without respite, and from a distance.
Unlike Bakugo, who usually likes to get up close and personal.
Furthermore,
Soda
her
NIKKE's
devil
initial
hybrid
voices?
physiology gives
Oh,
her an
she's
actual
Soda.
regenerative healing
Oh my
factor,
gosh.
allowing her to shrug off the same kind
Yeah,
of mortal blows that
that's
would
where it was.
eventually kill Bakugo, main character plot armor or not.
If this ever became a war of attrition, Reze had it in the bag. Stamina goes to Reze.
However, it's unlikely it would ever get to that point. The biggest factor in this fight was always going to be their raw
that crap
firepower.
right away.
Explosions! First, we gotta compare their two biggest blasts. Reze's nuclear-like bomb against Denji versus Bakugo's howitzer impact cluster.
And the difference is obvious. Based on calculating their sizes, Bakugo's 300 kiloton explosion was over 100 times more powerful than Reze's 2 kiloton blast.
But that's
Yeah.
not all. Remember the Typhoon Devil?
Coughing baby or not, to create a storm big enough to cover Tokyo's over 2,000 square kilometers, he'd have to be generating more than 400 kilotons of TNT.
Greater than Bakugo, right? But that's not all. Again, Bakugo's howitzer impact once shattered the size of this big-ass mountain. And despite being earlier on in the series, it was ginormous. Almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just over 2 megatons of TNT. 5 times more powerful than the Typhoon Devil, and way beyond anything you've seen Reze do.
And this was Bakugo before reaching his full power in his fight against All For
She
One.
can't create that type of
Bakugo
equation.
takes the
Oh, yeah.
final edge in explosions.
And remember, Bakugo withstands the recoil of all his blasts. So even though Reze had greater stamina, Bakugo was
makes
more
total
than tough
sense,
enough
actually.
to hang on and get his
Like,
kill.
sometimes I quibble with Death Battle, but this one I'm like, no, this makes total sense. Like, I feel like there was, like, some little wiggle room where I could see them, like, edge cases going on either side. But, like, this one I'm looking at it, like, yeah, no, that tracks too well. Yeah, this just makes sense. Like, yeah, this makes total sense. Bakugo just outmatches her, though I do think that early Bakugo doesn't, and that's where, like, it's like because we're dealing with the end of their story. Bakugo, I think, gets more development than her, which is like the difference here. If she had become like a main character and was like developing her powers over time, and like was still like going and stuff like that, it may be different. Nothing stops Bakugo from actually making a nuclear explosion, to be honest. I mean, technically you can use. I think you can technically use like conventional explosives to split an atom. However, he would not be able to tank that himself. He may be able to deal with the recoil of his own thing. If he was creative enough and smart enough, he could probably split an atom, maybe. But he would just well, no, like you can use you would need some fissionable material, like if he was carrying around a stick of uranium, and then like used and then applied force to it the right way, he could, in theory, under a lot of circumstances, need to do a lot of research, he could technically split the atom, but he would die from that too, so not really good. Those are cool, and plus I love the death battles. I know, right? What's the next fight?
Especially with his superior speed.
And devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
Again, Against someone as fast and powerful as Bakugo, she would not get the chance
was
to
made
heal
after
consistently,
Bakugan.
or perhaps at all.
And what happens when devils die?
Guru
They
versus Mega
fucking
Man?
go to hell.
Really?
The winner
It
is
becomes
Hot
such a-
Speed Bakugo.
Good
Bombshell,
Bakugo.
hero, great explosion, murder,
Bakugo.
god, dynamite. Next
Yeah.
time on Death
Let's
Battle.
go! What's next? Oh, yeah, no, it is Gru versus Megamind. I want Megamind to win on that. Megamind wins it. I'm gonna guess Megamind wins that. Actually, no, Megamind, like, honestly has better
Subscribe
speeds.
and join as a member to see more Death Battle. And don't forget
Oh
to
my
order
gosh.
your very own Whiz Plush from YouTube.
If-
Click that link below the like button.
If you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/LuminusRed and drop a follow. Come hang out. Until next time, my lovely stars. Bye!